Hey everybody, welcome to our third video installment in the series, The 5 Pillars of Snatch Technique. I'm joined by Alyssa again. We've just gone over in the last video the start position and then the first pull. Now we're going to go over the explosion. This part of the lift is a little bit unique, and we're going to show you a few drills and things to really maximize how to get the most out of that. So Alyssa's going to go ahead and do a snatch here. What you're going to notice is what happens to the bar when it makes contact with her hip. What we're talking about in the explosion is really that second acceleration of the bar at the hip. So in order to maximize that, what we want to do is have, as the bar comes up off the ground, she's done a snatch deadlift like we did in the last video, the bar is right next to her hip. She's going to actually forcefully extend her hip, connect with the bar, and accelerate it upwards at the end. Alyssa's going to get set. If she's ending here at the same position she ended the snatch deadlift, shoulders over the bar, bar's touching her body because her lats are tense. From here, she's just going to relax her lats and let the bar drift out and forward, out in front. Then turn them on again and pull it back. Relax and back. She's going to do this a few times so she can feel where that position is. And then she's going to make contact here. Body weight stays in the middle of the foot. The bar moves towards her, and then she moves her hips to connect with the bar. She's not hitting herself with the bar. She's making contact against the bar as she extends. So what we're going to do now is show you the progression so you can kind of teach this to yourself if you're having trouble making contact. Alyssa's going to grab the bar. She's going to start from the ground where she normally would. The bar sits mid-shin. Body weight like we had in the start position. Everything is set. She's going to do a snatch deadlift up to the top of her hips. The bar is now in the right spot for her to relax her lats, sweep the bar back, and make contact. Good. So now we'll do the whole thing again in 2 movements. Snatch deadlift, then contact. So she gets set. Stands up, stays over the bar, lets the bar come forward, contact, and turn over. Good. One more. She's going to stand up, contact, then snatch. Good. Now she'll combine all the movements into one fluid action that looks like a snatch. Good. Key points for everyone to remember is when you're pulling from the ground to your hip, it's really important that we avoid the mistakes we could make in the pull like we talked about in the last video. Being too far back behind the bar or being too far over. What we want to do is teach her to be really patient. We need to get the bar to this exact spot every time. So when Alyssa stands up, if she goes into a snatch start position here, and she stands up, in order to get in the right spot to make contact, she's going to stay over the bar as best she can. Shoulders still in front of the bar, even at this very, very top position. When she actually connects with it, she's still going to have the intent to keep the shoulder above the weight. We never want to get here, make contact, and then forcefully lean back because we're just going to lose any power we'd have. Main thing is that the bar makes contact, and our intent is to go upward with all of our body. Make contact, elbows and head and shoulder all move upward in that direction. So we can notice from the side too, at the very top when she's practicing just the pulling action, her shoulders stay above the bar the entire time. Good. Every time she stays above the bar, her shoulders and elbows stay high, everything is moving upward at the top. One key point about staying over the bar longer, when we're doing pulls or when we're doing any exercise that you're kind of learning this, it's really important to exaggerate a little bit. So within Alyssa's case, what we did is we had her stay over the bar a little bit longer. I know that's not exactly what it's going to look like, and if you watch videos on the internet of hook grip or whatever, lifters are leaning back at the top of the pull. Really what that is they're following through the range of motion. Their body's going to extend, they're going to make contact, they're opening up all the way, and that's a natural action at the end. It's not forced. They're not trying to lean back that far intentionally. What we're doing when we're teaching is trying to force ourselves to prevent ourselves from going back too soon. In order to do that, we have to kind of exaggerate staying over the bar. So in conclusion, a little summary there, we focused on 3 main things in the explosion phase of the lift. The first being patience. You have to stay over the bar and hold the position as long as possible to make sure the bar gets right into that place you need it, right at the hip every single time. We also focus on making contact. When the bar comes towards your body, it needs to be in the right spot, but you also need to bring your hips forward to the bar to make contact. There has to be a forceful, aggressive explosion at the end of the pull in order to get any acceleration or power on the lift. And third, we focus on staying over the bar a little bit longer than possible, really trying to reinforce an over the bar position. When we make contact, we don't want to be behind the bar because that's where our power comes from, opening the hip. If you guys like this video, the third in our series of the 5 snatch pillars, go ahead and check out the YouTube page for the other 2 coming up soon.